Joining me now is host of the Royal Report here on Sky News Australia, Caroline Di Russo. Caro, good to see you. Do you think the reunion of the royal family, minus Meghan, might be exactly what the Sussexes need to get people back on their side to, I don't know, boost their profile again and remind everyone that they are royals?
Well, it's an incredibly important part of their brand. An important part of the Sussex brand is their proximity to the royal family and to the king. So, I'm glad from a familial sense, from a family sense, that Harry is going because it is his father's coronation. But it is equally important for their brand that they are seen to be at, what is going to be one of the biggest events of the year. And I can also understand why Meghan's not necessarily going. I mean, Rita, I've been talking on my show for what feels like months about the fall in popularity of the Sussexes, but particularly Meghan. She's less popular than Prince Andrew, which takes some effort. Does she really want to test that at an event like the coronation?
Well, there would be a real danger that she is going to get booed. The Poms are very polite folk. They don't normally behave in that manner, but it wouldn't surprise me with the ill feeling towards this couple, and particularly Meghan, who seems to be blamed for Harry behaving the way he is, which I think is a bit unfair because Harry's a grown man. He is not a child. It is in his late 30s. He should be entirely responsible for his own behaviour. And we're hearing that though Harry is attending and he's going to bite his tongue, that a reunion with his brother is out of the question. Why do you think that is? Surely this would be a good opportunity for the brothers to heal some of those wounds.
Well, the commentary, the very polite commentary is that everyone has very full schedules and Harry's not planning to be there for a very long time, so there probably isn't the time to do it. We know that in the last week or so, Harry has had a heart-to-heart with his father, with the king, and just to smooth over a few things ahead of the coronation, no doubt a little bit of risk management on both sides. But there is some real ill will between him and his brother William, particularly after not just the Oprah interview, but particularly what was said in his memoir Spare. We are told that Prince William was seething about some of the information that was in that memoir. So I still think, time is ultimately a healer, Rita, and I think it's probably going to take a little bit more time before you get the two of them in a room for any sort of conciliation.
I think I can understand why Prince William would have been absolutely ropeable about that book, as South Park called it. What do they call it? Wow. Wow. That's a much better name than Spare. But we had all the tales there about the broken necklace. But I think what would have really got to Prince William was what was said about his wife in that book and the characterisation of her and Camilla. We'll talk about Camilla in a second. I thought he was absolutely vicious towards Camilla in that book, and I don't think he got enough grief for that because that was just really quite ugly for a woman who appears to be the love of his dad's life to be treated in that manner now.